All right. Sorry about that, you guys. That was unforeseen. Unforeseen stuff just happened, but we're good to go. What's up, man? Sup, dude? Uh so in keeping with this channel, basically being if I see something interesting, I'll do a video on it. I figured since I saw literally one of the most insane videos of a terrorist attack, like this is so crazy. This whole thing right here. Okay, I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it was like so it's like the horror moment. A desperate arm was started firing on a bomb-laden Houthi drone before it smashed into the hull. And spoiler, they don't hit it. It blows up this tanker. It's wild. It's really, really wild. So we'll look at that in a second. But I'll let everybody get on real quick first. What's this is the stories from 6 days ago. 6 days ago. I mean, listen, dude, I've seen a lot of video. Like, just look at this is like a still shot of it, but it's on video. The whole thing is on video. It's super crazy, dude. Yeah, it's really wild. So we'll go through this story, then we can talk about whatever you guys want after that. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Dude, I have done more content today than I could even start to explain. I only put up one video, but I did 2 other videos that are dropping. Well, one's in members only. The other one drops tomorrow at 10 a.m. Live now. Did a 40-minute stream with Gabrielle. I've just done nothing but do content today. So yeah, man. All right, let's just jump into this thing. I'm going to show you guys this and then like show you guys this video that is just so crazy, man. Okay, so like let's just like read about what you're looking at first. So heart-stopping footage shows armed guards on an oil tanker desperately firing at a bomb-laden Houthi drone boat. Okay, but just moments later, the suicide boat explodes in a massive fireball which engulfs the huge tanker's hull. Okay, so again, the reason why I'm showing you the stills first is just so you know what you're looking at when you see this video. It split this boat. Like, look at that tanker. It split it in half, dude. So apparently it's happened off the, it is a British ship. So this is straight up like Middle East versus the West terrorism here. Or conflict or whatever. But anyway, so here you go. Imagine anybody who's ever like shot under pressure, like imagine this amount of pressure.
Boxing gloves for heavy hitters.
Higher, further.
Shit, you better take cover, son. And watch this, dude. Boom. How insane is that, dude? Yeah. So that is an Iran-backed militia. And they launched an explosive-laden drone into a British oil tanker.
نفذت القوات البحرية
والقوة الصاروخية وسلاح الجو المسير. في القوات المسلحة اليمنية 3 عمليات عسكرية. الأولى استهدفت سفينة كورديليامون النفطية البريطانية في البحر الأحمر، وتم استهدافها ب8 صواريخ باليستية ومجنحة وطائرة مسيرة وزورق مسير. وقد أدت العملية إلى إصابة السفينة إصابة بالغة بفضل الله. العملية الثانية استهدفت سفينة ميراثوبوليس في المحيط الهندي بصاروخ مجنح. والعملية الثالثة استهدفت السفينة مجددا لانتهاكها قرار حظر الدخول إلى موانئ فلسطين المحتلة، وذلك أثناء إبحارها في منطقة.
Wait, and that, okay, so that says, while sailing in the area of operations of the armed forces in the Arabian Sea to the northeast of Yemeni Socotra Archipelago. Okay, so honestly, I gotta be honest, like, I might be learning things about the situation in the Middle East that I did not know. So these guys did this attack because they thought the oil, like the oil tanker, was violating an agreement where they wouldn't bring that into waters of occupied Palestinian ports. Like, do these guys think that they're in a war with us that we're like not talking about? You know what I mean? Like, this dude, he's doing a fucking press conference about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing like a press conference as if like the same way that we would.
عمليات القوات المسلحة في البحر العربي إلى الشمال الشرقي من أرخبيل سقطرى اليمني، وتم استهدافها بطائرة مسيرة، وأدت العملية إلى إصابة السفينة بشكل مباشر.
Damn. So yeah, that is what a proxy war with Iran looks like right there. A massive explosion blowing up an British oil tanker. I wonder how many people died on that thing, man. I bet you a lot of people got killed. I mean, I don't think I don't know that much about the size of like a crew on a boat that big, but like, I don't get the feeling that a boat like an oil tanker has a large population of people versus like the size. Like, dude, if you hit like a warship like that, there's going to be so many people that are on that boat. So many people are going to get killed just because there's so much stuff going on. You know, like, you just think about it, like, for every function that the boat has, you need a person or team to do the function. If it's just, I mean, if the purpose of the boat is to get fucking big drums of oil from one place to the other, that's a hell of a lot different than all the shit that like a battleship does. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, that was a pretty, I mean, no, like, I don't think it's, I don't think the likelihood that that person survived is better than like 50-50. So I don't want to speak ill of the dead or whatever, you know. But and also I don't even know what gun that was that they were shooting. But Jesus, they gotta fucking upgrade those things, man. You know, if you're shooting a massive caliber gun like that and all you've got is just like one at a time, a thing's fucking booking ass 50 miles an hour at you on the ocean, and if you don't, I don't even know what you would shoot at in that situation. Like, I don't know where the engine on a drone like that is, and honestly, by the time it was as close as it was, probably if you shot it and the engine went out, they would have detonated it right there anyway. It probably wouldn't have taken out the whole ship, but oh, the Houthis declared war on Israel. I didn't know that. I intentionally do not. I just don't. I don't know. I just like. I try not to. Not to like get involved. I just don't know anything about that area. I don't know enough to have an opinion, so I just don't like. You know what I mean? Oh, what's up, Peso? How are you, sir? Peso's gone to a show with us. He filmed. He went with my whole team for Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul. Who's booze? U.S. can't allow allies to be attacked. Well, yeah, I mean, I agree. We can't allow that to happen. Did Trump's weakness invite these attacks? Hey, are you 5? Is Trump in office? What the fuck are you talking about? We lost the Revolutionary War in 1913. I'm not really sure what that means, but my teeth are blue because I was sucking on Smurfs, son. Yeah, see, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they do it to the USS Liberty, that's different, dude. That's a U.S. battleship. But still, I would assume that we're responsible for some form of security for Western oil ship. I don't really know. I honestly don't know. Here's what I will tell you, though, is when shit like this happens, right? And I mean, this is like just for real. Take politics out of it. Like just completely remove, pretend we're not in the middle of the election. Pretend that there's not, these very divisive sides. It's like, who is going to make a decision on whether or not the United States uses direct military action against someone in this situation? And like, I don't know enough about this situation and know whether or not that's merited or whatever. But hypothetically, if that's on the table, like, I mean, I would assume if Trump's in office, he's in a situation room, understanding who did it, what the implications are of striking back, all that stuff. Like, who's doing that right now? I'm serious. Like, who in the White House is getting all of the data internally on an attack like that and then making a decision about what we're going to do? The president's the commander in chief. Obviously, Joe Biden has dementia. For whatever reason, they're not 25th Amendment him. You know what I mean? But it's obviously not Kamala, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. When I really am genuinely not trying to bring politics into this. This is not like this is not an election thing. This is just like an observation of a person who's, pretty good at knowing what I'm looking at with people. It's like if you put someone on the Stephen Colbert show, ask them a direct question and they have an anxiety attack, having like just answering a simple question. Is that a person you can rely on to make super important military strategic decisions that could have global implications? Like I know tons of people in my audience hate Obama. I am not one of those people. Like Obama, I feel comfortable with, like in that situation where it's like, okay, these guys hit our boat. And like Obama sitting in the situation room, getting the information and then making a decision on whether or not we're going to hit them back, who, when, why. Now, in fairness, I obviously have a lot of I have 2 main friends that are SEAL Team 6 guys that have told me directly what it was like when Obama was the commander in chief, when they were on the Bin Laden raid, and they've had very good things to say about Obama, like really good things to say about Obama. And that, so maybe that is, made my opinion that, but you just think about it. It's like, dude, we literally do not have a president right now. Like we don't have a president right now. Bottom line, I'll take a look, bomb ass beef jerky. This I'm not 100% sure is true on this particular one. I mean, certainly they'd be a lot more. I mean, they'd be a lot more apprehensive. Like Trump stuck a fucking guided missile straight up the tailpipe of their main general in Iran, Yeah, I agree with this in terms of like symbolically. I'm not saying we need to go to war, but we need someone that the international community respects that they think would go to war. You know what I mean? The threat of violence is what keeps everybody peaceful. Peso, what's up? World War I started over the assassination of Franz Ferdinand by a Serbian. So they saying things. I know, dude. Escalates super quick. That's what I was saying. That's why when Iran shot all those, shot like the whatever ballistic missiles into Israel, I'm like, why is everybody acting like this is no big deal, dude? Iran as a state fired on Israel. Like, I don't understand why everybody's just brushing this off like this is just standard operating procedure. Why is someone saying Nicky Rod's in here? Nicky Rod's not in here, is he? Where does anybody see Nicky Rod? Or is that a joke? Oh, just like randomly is Nicky Rod in here? Dude, what oh, okay, Nicky Rod won last night. I literally I was watching those fights and then I just like forgot midway through. Rear naked. Let's grapple Nicky Rod. I grappled J Rod, his little brother. I mean, I served as a grappling dummy for J Rod the day before ADCC at Syndicate. I just started each sequence in full mount, and then he tried to escape. Well, or escaped, but you know what I mean? I told everybody, I was like, he might win because he looked so fucking good the day before ADCC. Did your first MMA class last night? Yeah. I mean, MMA, it depends on where you do it too. You know, like MMA is so broad that it completely depends on the school. I mean, like you could go to a school that says it's MMA class and it's like, you know, but if you're doing like if you go to a school that does MMA class the way that like jiu-jitsu schools do jiu-jitsu, where like you work this, and then you spar, at the end of the when you first start, that is super fucking scary. Just sparring with punches and kicks, if you're not used to it, is very uncomfortable. It's just very hard to get used to it first because you're just like, the key, no, dude, it's scary if you've never done it before, dude. Try to remember what it was like the first time you ever did it. Like walked in very first day, But the best advice I could possibly give anybody who's starting early on in either striking or MMA is like, just think about the striking. It's as simple as this, dude. You're just playing tag. That's it. You're just playing tag. Use specific techniques to try to hit the person when they don't hit you. You don't need to do it fast. You don't need to do it hard. Think about it like that, and it'll be better. Do a reactionary video to the KFAB failing on J6. Watch Woo's News on YouTube. Yeah, you know what I mean? Dude, like your first class of anything is super fucking scary. Jiu-jitsu, not as much though, dude. I mean, well, depends on what your background is. I guess like for people who have no experience with any kind of martial arts, but like if you know some martial arts, I feel like jiu-jitsu class is way less scary at the very beginning. I mean, you're gonna get fucking mopped, but it's still less scary than Muay Thai and MMA, I think. Okay, so I'm looking up KFAB on Jason Woo's News on YouTube. Okay, hang on. Oh my God, dude. That shit's a year ago, son. Are you talking about this? If this is Woo's News, that was really smart. But is this what you're talking about? This thing over here, like from a year ago? Yeah. 20 minutes. Thank you for the super chat, good sir. What happened? Dude, I forget people like come in. Okay, here, we'll watch it again. Because this is, I want to watch it again anyway. So the Houthis attacked a British oil tanker that was delivering oil to Israel, apparently. And so what you're looking at is you're looking at an unmanned drone that is packed to the gills with explosives. And then these guys are trying to shoot it to disable it before it hits the tanker and blows up. And they fail.
Boxing gloves for heavy hitters.
Higher, further.
It's wild, dude. Oh, man. That thing was loaded with explosives, man. Like it literally split that boat in half. Look at that, dude. I don't know what home court like. Yeah, anyway, and that's the Houthi military spokesperson that's all, yeah, we did that shit. Yeah, we did it. But yeah, ICBMs turning sand to glass is a reference to atomic and nuclear weaponry, you guys. Because when they blow up, it turns into this green glass. I mean, these guys, like, how do professionals let that happen? Those guys, that was, you know what that security team was set up to do is fight off small boats of like pirates. That's what they're there for. Like that group right there is there to fend off against like small boats of pirates. It ain't there to take out a fast moving drone packed with fucking explosives, obviously. When you've seen people go out to a choke, is it normal for them to twitch? Because I was yeah. I mean, it depends, but yeah, I mean, dude, people, yes, though. That's way more common than in at least that I've seen. Like when people get choked unconscious, they're much more likely to twitch than if they get knocked out. At least in what I've seen. I mean, it's not like the most enormous sample size, but that's, you know, like a blood choke when people get choked out. Like, yeah, people do that periodically. Any of you guys ever got choked out, like unconscious, where you tried to hold out, like where you were like, I think I can, you know, like, I think I can hold on, and then you woke up? Exactly. Yeah, it's the same as fainting. Exactly. Andrew Dalton, thank you, dude. Bomb, not funny, obviously, but his announcement voice. Yeah, I know. I actually, dude, honestly, when the first time through, I thought it was like a joke. Like I was like, is this like a fucking skit or what? BKFC Marbella, 3 title fights. Can you do a video? I will try. I have to go to Hanowski. There you go. I pronounced your name right again. I got to take my kids to competition class jujitsu. Yeah, you fell asleep. Honestly, I never have, and I don't mean that as like a like I think it's pussy that I never have. You know, like there have been times when I've been like where like I thought, okay, I might go out, but I think I can hold on, and I'm seeing stars. I've never actually gone out, but yeah, there's a dude at my gym that he's gone out so many times, dude. He goes out like all the time. And I'm saying that like it's gangster, like a person who will hold on all the way to unconsciousness trying to fight their way out. If not to like just prove a point, but if they really are just like trying to hold on because they think they can escape, I think that shit's gangster, dude. When you get choked out bad, you can't swallow right for days. You mean like if they put like the blade of their wrist just straight to your jugular or what? I mean, if someone gets a choke on me that's that tight, I just tap. Like I'll just tap. I mean, I'm like, there's only like a couple of things that I would feel comfortable saying that like I do that very well in jiu-jitsu. One of them is I stay calm when I'm in trouble really, really well. And like, so if I'm in a jam, someone's got me fucked, like where I'm in really bad spot and then they're going for a submission, but I can kind of like just get two fingers in a spot where I'm like, I don't think they're going to be able to finish me from here. And then I just kind of relax and wait, like, but I know if it's too tight, where I'm like, nah, there's no way. And I'll just tap, the only time like, only two times I've ever really thought I might go out and I didn't were both guillotines. And both times they gave up on it. I train at Six Blades. Yeah, super top secret. I train at Six Blades under Shunji Ribeiro. Dude, here's a serious question, you guys, for like Choke Dealer or any of you guys that are like serious jits guys. So Shanji does these excursion camps, like in Costa Rica or like on cruises or whatever. And I was thinking about going to one of them and just announcing to like my, to viewers that I was going to go. Would you guys go? Would you guys want to go to, to like I don't know, to like a week-long jiu-jitsu excursion where I would be there, Shunji would be there, obviously. Shunji, I think like, I can't remember, like, I think Shunji, Lovato, and I don't know. Who the fuck is someone else really big that's doing it? Anyway, yeah, BJ, exactly. BJJ retreat. Yeah, dude. I think there's one in like late November or there's one in the new year. I'll talk to Shun, or actually Shunji's not gonna be there right now. I'll tell you guys though, dude. There's one in Costa Rica that's I think it's $1,500 total for the week. That includes your stay, your food, all the training, all that stuff. Like, I'm doing Jake Shields' show on October 22nd in Vegas. What happens if we go to war? Does the election get postponed? Sitting on, dude, honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, I've been to the UK, not for a long time though. I played soccer on a traveling team that did we did like a European tour I was young though. I was like 15 or yeah, I think I was almost 16. Long time ago. What's up, dude? Sean Bollinger, how are you, sir? Oops. Um, how which academy are you out of? What's up, Smokestack? What BJJ guy would kill it in MMA if they crossed over? Nicky Rod. Nicky Rod for sure. Nicky Rod is he's because like I don't think Gordon would do well against top guys just because his entire kind of like the way he's trained and the way his game is slow, methodical, and perfect. You know, perfect, like flawless technique. But it's a game that's built specifically for jujitsu, where that's not going to work in MMA, dude. You know, like that shit's not going to work. Nicky Rod, that's a different ball game. That guy's built to kill. Nicky Rod is fucking built to kill. Honestly, and Victor, if my Victor Hugo, if he focused on striking for like a couple years, because the way that guy's body moves, when he got really good at like using kind of like the way he whipped, because like when you watch him do jiu-jitsu, you can see he's so good at whipping his body around. Like when he really got refined with how he moves, he'll be able to kick things so hard that it would break a fucking redwood tree in half. And he has such incredible instincts, dude. Victor's instincts are incredible, and he can just go into like he would see everything coming. He'll be amazing. He would be fucking amazing. But outside of people I'm very partial to, obviously Nicky Rod would be my pick for sure. And honestly, other B team guys too, dude. Like Cody Steele fucking won on Contender Series last night. But J Rod would do very well also. Like those guys that have really like fast explosive styles. Those are the guys. Because dude, you can learn to be a good striker if you're like an elite world-class athlete like Nicky or J Rod. Like those guys would have a very competent striking game inside of a couple of years for sure. And you like the Rotolo brothers now, they're doing MMA and they're training striking. Those guys, that shit, dude, if those guys get really nasty striking, that shit's not fucking fair. It's not even gonna be fair, dude. Like if those guys get to where their striking is an 8, on the world class level, if they get to where their striking is at an 8, fucking look out, dude. Because like the way that Charles Oliveira is so nasty, because he's like where he transitions from striking, like a second that he's grappling, he's moving to finish. That's why he's so exciting to watch. And that's why Charles is one of the most exciting guys to watch. Like the Rotolos are like that, except they're so fucking fast and creative, grappling specific, to where if anybody is in an octagon against one of those two and they're forced to think about danger being posed by their striking game, which of course that's just a matter of time. Like these guys are world class. As soon as they can even just distract them with striking, they're going to fucking finish everybody. They're going to finish fucking everybody. Like those guys are going to be monsters, dude. I mean, they're already monsters, but I mean, like in MMA, they're going to be monsters. Remember when they were only on Fight Pass? They're good dudes too. I met them at CJI backstage. Like not super formal, just like I whirled up to them and wished them luck, and they're super chill, dude. One of them has a smoke show girl, dude. Good Lord. One of the Rotolo's brothers' girl is, I mean, maybe both of them, but one of them was actually there backstage when Victor was weighing in. And I was like, good God. Speaking of smoke show girls, let me call my smoke show girl real quick and see what time we're going.
I was just walking upstairs to check on you.
Hey, so we're going to go straight from Jits to the game.
I have no idea. The game's at 7.
Oh, hi. Look at you. Here, come say hi.
Are you live? Hi.
Do a video of me getting green. What's green pilled?
I don't know.
Who's Kay Adams?
Okay. Are we going?
Yeah. Are they completely ready? I don't know what green pilled is, dude. Kay Adams is famous. She looks like Sky Bree. Wait. Hang on. What? I don't understand who this person is.
Charlotte, pray let us get there and don't say anything great. We're also going to talk about efficiency, scoring 1,000,000 points without dribbling. We're going to get his picks for this.
Oh, she's like a smoke that does like sports commentating. Nice, dude. Dude, watching that thing about like, I don't know if you guys watched my video that I did this morning where I was talking about like Yuri Bezmenov and the demoralization. Man, that is all I could think about was these people who, it's like crazy, dude. Like you're and dude, honestly, it might be me too. Because I am like looking at a thing and I am certain that I'm like, I know what I'm looking at here. Like I know what I'm looking at. And it's so bizarre. There's like this huge group of people that just like can't see it, even though it's I don't know, man. It's really bizarre. You know what's funny about that is I don't even know who the fuck those people are. And no one would destroy me in a debate if I know I'm in a fucking debate. You know, like generally speaking, if I go into a debate, then I would treat it as such, as opposed to like just going and having a conversation. But that's my own fault for not looking into like what he actually does, like what his content is. I would have known if I would have just looked it up and been like, oh, okay. So like the only purpose of him talking to anybody is like to try to like own it. Because I was going on there like, honestly, I thought he was challenging me because I said he was a drug addict. So I thought he was like, come on my show anytime. I'm like, why? You think I'm like afraid to fucking say that to your face? That's my own fault. Lack of research. Why would you be banned from commenting on YouTube? My kids have the best fucking image of what a dude they should marry is ever. Basically, if my kids marry me, that would be my absolute best case scenario. Like somebody exactly like me, like treats them like I treat Gabrielle. Best case scenario. All right, I gotta jump. Peace out, gents.